she know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know that I can patient. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Ooh, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. When it broke in the check and put 100 out of savings.
We are just about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. A few moments ago, the crowd here was on their feet as their beloved Jets made their way out of the tunnel. They're ready to go. We're ready to go, and it should be a good one as those New York Jets get set to face off with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
He was brought down.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Prescott from the gun. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper.
Nigga.
Now the ball comes loose, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You mates all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so, and there's your end result right there.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 44. Here's the first carry now for Frank Gore. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They run, it's Gore. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
At the 47.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Third and 2, Darnold. That is caught. It's Perriman. That's the 20. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Rashad Perriman, 47 yards. And the Jets have taken a first-quarter lead. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
And no return on this one. It's a fair catch, a signal for and take it.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Nigga, drama live.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott.
Man, he was running his
And
door.
that is
Goddamn.
incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. He finds his target. It's Schultz.
And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
A 1st down carry by Allen. And he takes us up right near the 45-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Bless on Austin.
What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at it. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20. Faking the give, Darnold sliding out of the pocket. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Sean Lee, the linebacker, able to get a hand in coverage.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. They'll roll him out right. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
They're going to go. It's Darnold. He finds his target. It's Crowder. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They run with goal out of the shotgun. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a 1st down.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Darnold from the gun. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Jets 7, Cowboys nothing.
Off of play action, Darnold. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Thought that man caught that time.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Yeah, my elbow.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Off the edge, it's Tyrone Crawford with a sack.
Taken down back at the 18-yard line.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gore. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well.
Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Denzel Mims there to make the grab. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter out of his hand.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he'll be out of bounds well short of the goal line, so the attempt at the fake extra point unsuccessful.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball, try and get things settled down.
Amari Cooper is intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable, so they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. This is Elliott.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And he's
Go
got
to the side of my man. How the fuck he get to the front?
And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
After the interception, here's Darnold. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They don't play how you play. You know what I'm saying?
On first down, it's Darnold. That is caught at the 7. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Denzel Mims with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Jets will extend their lead. And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Makes the score Jets 20. Cowboys nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Prescott. And Prescott.
I thought he was going to keep running. Why the fuck he stopped?
Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And he'll return to the 24-yard line.
I didn't know what the coverage
You hear me
is.
laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
If I would have been in the zone, I probably would have kept carrying it out.
A play fake, and it's Darnold rolling to his right. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there at 20 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Pinch your D lineman.
On first and goal. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
They'll try and push it in with Gore. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando. And did he get in? Yes, they say it's a touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
And his kick is good.
Makes the score Jets 27, Cowboys nothing.
Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken in the end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
I'm trying to see how
About
good
set
this
for this
offense
next drive by the Cowboys offense.
play is
They're
like
sort
the
of seeing
main
themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Here's Prescott. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Got an open man, the tight end Jarwin. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To the air again, Prescott. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Brad McDougal. And a potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Play action. It's Darnold. He's going to look deep for Perriman. He's got a man. Complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Xavier Woods with a pick. He's at the 50, 30, the 20, 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tent.
That's your boy Old Mo. You said momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. It's up and good, and it makes it 27-7 now. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. It's certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Able to connect with Mims. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
On play action, they'll throw. His throw caught right around the 6. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Denzel Mims 33 yards. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory. 3
touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. They throw again on 2nd down. This one's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. They'll run on 1st down. Elliott. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. Prescott to throw it. This to Jarwin. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 41-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. He'll take a shot for the end zone.
God damn it.
And it'll be intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Intercepted. I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game. Probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been in the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
Right here,
and in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a
300-yard passing game. Play man like that.
It still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in his performance.
Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a 1st.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Gore again here on 1st down. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
4 receivers now in the formation, 3 to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 7. And here's carry number 10 for Frank Gore. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Here's Gore now, running out of the gun. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's got this one completed to Mims. Now it's inside the 15-yard line. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
At the 13-yard line.
Now it's Gore. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Throw complete to Herndon. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys in plays like that can get out of the pocket. Harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. It's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
It's lab session, Macabre.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Rip left.
They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. Jordan Lewis right there on the coverage. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that saying, oh, wow. Talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them, you won't hear a peep of protest out of them. That's just who they are.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. Let's see if they can avoid doing it here.
And 10 at the 8-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Prescott, a quick throw caught by Cooper.
Prescott's pass.
The reception good for 7. It's third down. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
I hate
And he
that
will have a
ability
Cowboys first
sometimes.
down. At least it appears that
Love
way.
it when I use
And
it.
he got it by maybe the length
That
of the
reach
football.
for it. You see how he
First
reached for
down,
it?
Cowboys.
He got that shit. We fight for yeah, that's the name of it too, man. If I reach for it.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Prescott from the gun. His throw incomplete. He was trying to get it to Ezekiel Elliott, but it's going to be 2nd down.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Prescott. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And down he'll go at the 25. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to get on that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Gonna take a shot for Gallup. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. The Cowboys will go. Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
Potato.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Play action now. Prescott. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Potatoes ain't great.
Picked off by Blesson Austin. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. Well, to be frank, CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good level.
It makes it tougher and tougher to come up with ways to try and support him. But you have to as a team because you can't just throw your quarterback aside. You're going to need him later on. But it reminds me of a time that a former defense coordinator of mine told me he was in a game where his quarterback threw 7 interceptions. So after the 6-1, one of the defensive players went to the quarterback and said, here's what you do. Throw the ball to the other team, and let's see if our receivers can pick it off and turn it into a completion.
That's just mean. I don't know that I'd go down there and say that to him right now. Probably pretty fragile. A 4-receiver set here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 6.
Yo, this damn dog out here is flying in the damn.
Faking the give, Darnold. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there, 1st down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield,
I love accuracy.
Incomplete. He was trying to get it to Denzel Mims that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold flushed out right. He'll air this one out for Mims. And that will be incomplete.
I didn't see
Trying
him.
to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Got a man. It's Mims. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. With that, he's up to 160 yards receiving now for the ball game. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way, it worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 12 more yards there and another first down.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just got to give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I'd want him out. They tend to leave him in.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Again, they run. Again, it's Gore. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go do the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. He was looking for Jamison Crowder there, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Off the play action, Darnold. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good, and the lead will swell by 1 more. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left, because victory.
And now here is another interception.
Your man was turned the other way.
Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. See, this defense, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
It's about positioning, really. As far as head turned and all that, that should be bullshit. They can make a play. They can't even see the ball.
After the interception, here's Darnold, eluding the pressure right, letting one go deep for the end zone. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. He was trying to get it to Denzel Mims that time. That'll bring up 2nd down. A play fake, and it's Darnold. Diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. 18 yards that time to push him up. First and goal.
First and goal.
Back to the workhorse today. It's Gore. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that will extend this big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened down here.
My goodness, another interception. Picked up by Ashton Davis.
Prescott's pass intercepted. The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up first and 10 at the 45. To throw is Darnold. He'll buy some time right. And that is incomplete. Stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. And Darnold wants to throw the football. Sliding out of the pocket. He'll air this one out deep for Perriman. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Darian Thompson. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Then what, man? What I'm doing to get that? 20 a game, stop AMC.
Explosion
Watch the money
leading
ride.
them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey,
nah, bro, you ain't gotta know nothing. You know how to count, right?
They will gratefully
That's all
accept
you need to
them,
know,
Holden.
how to
It makes
count,
their
bro.
job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
No problem, my brother. To the moon. Let's go.
Well, I was about to get on 2K. Damn, the shit fell on.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Jets as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.
Oh, shit.
Bag on your head.
But the nigga been on live for about 3 hours now.
We got me sit there like Osama. I got no shooter girl, bro. Nigga, what if you a goner? But you gotta keep it busy, she get hella scared. And then in the cemetery, the real rock, no doubt, it's not another man. Nigga wanna problem. And where I'm from, how the fuck you niggas stepping in and shot your gun? I'm trying to spin on you, real niggas get higher for the dead niggas. For the dead. Report. Don't take away. Be the one who's cut first. First. Keep it moving, she get hella scared. Real rap, no cap, and now I'm over there.
Damn, check out the drip. Okay, I see it. Bro, whose car is this? Mine's next to you. Thanks to me. At GameStop. Oh, what? You got the GameStop? Bro, I'm like a stock guru out here now, man. Looking up the Chris Same video, you know what I'm saying? I found out, you know, they put Rocky the Ball, sent me them all going up. Oh, yeah, and I got that doggy coin. Hey, yo. You got your money already? No, my mama closed off this car. Or a pair when the check comes. That's a $300,000 car, man. You must have bought a lot of shares. No, man. Y'all, I'm just saying, I don't know why these pussy niggas playing. I got things up. You know her, man.
Yo, PJ, look, it's my last. Yo, wrong in some fast on my way to get a bag. Yo, a bad bitch. I'm just mad bitch. I got ass bitch. But listen, this go with what shit. I'm a big boss, baby, in my favorite game, crazy. I just spend on the cities. What y'all niggas on, man?
That's 2K.
Like this my last. Take it up and look. Bitches only wanna meet you.
I'm about to pay for this. I don't have no money though.
It's like this will just fucking see this one thing. With a big look at the people, she is pretty cocaine. No cook, no brain. And I do my thing. Kickbox. Kickbox. These bitches. These bitches.
Went to this club in DC. So me and my homeboy went to this club in DC. This girl that he was fucking was having a birthday party. Free drinks. I don't have to drive. Why the fuck not? Plus you still owe me for my birthday, nigga. I ain't forget that shit. You know, shorty and shit with a few homegirls. Cause you know, bitches like to travel and act like that. So in the midst of kicking it, I find out that one of the girls is a stripper. I ain't gonna need it. I got an attitude. Earlier, I asked if anyone have change for 50, and she looked me in my face and said, no, bitch, I know what you do for a living now. How dare you lie to me? The night goes on, and she turns out to be one of those girls who can't shut the fuck up about her life. And the whole time she's talking, I'm just looking at her like, you know what? You're pretty ugly for a Miami stripper. And of course, I didn't say that because I didn't want to fuck up my free drinks. I was damn sure thinking it. Now, I've never been to a strip club in Miami, but when I think about a Miami stripper, I kind of envision this exotic badass bitch. You are fucking disappointed. As a matter of fact, you make me not want to go. She was like 5 feet tall, brown skin, half of her head was shaved, the other half was down to her back, and it was great. Remember Treasure Trove? That's what this bitch looked like. But you know, I digress. Whatever the fuck that is. Fast forward to the end of the night in the club. I step outside and I see Shorty standing on the sidewalk, freezing her fucking ass off, nigga. All she had was heels, black leggings, and a bra. Now, pretty sure girls probably got some type of scientific name for this, but to a nigga like me that don't really give a shit, it's supposed to work. Next thing you know, she opens her mouth to speak and she says, this is exactly why I don't date niggas from up north. Now, you know me, all inquisitive and shit they were, by the way. I want to know more. Maybe this is the first bitch in the history of bitches that's about to make some sense. Or it was out wrong. All of these fucking niggas out here, and nobody offered me their game. So I guess you're saying you want a gentleman, huh? You damn right. That's cool. You know what I want? A bitch that knows it feels like November outside. So of course that turned into an argument. Yes, it was probably the Ciroc in my